In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone scales. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark sign. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
And there we are. We are finally in Dark Souls. So I must confess, this will not be my first playthrough, but it is on a new account, so we will be exploring the achievements as we go. This is just a generic character with, I don't remember what's it called, with all the stats kept the same. This will be not a speed run, not a challenge run, not anything like that, just a normal casual game. But before we start, I see I have to do some quick adjustments to the settings, so I'll be right back. There we go. So hopefully everything should be fine now. I just had to change a little bit on the sound, and yeah. So as I said, this will be, I played the game before, so I have some knowledge, but it's been quite a few years since I played it, so yeah, I'm quite rusty. But yeah, we will see how it goes when we play it. So I've played all the games, Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Bloodborne and Elden Ring. I played Demon Souls when it came to the PS5, so I have played all the games. But yeah, this is just a normal casual playthrough, keeping it easy, keeping it simple. And I will admit, I am far from a pro Souls gamer. I will die many times. I will try stupid tactics and be greedy and all that stuff. But I'm guessing you guys will figure it out as we go. And I'm sure there are always more optimal builds. There we got the first achievement. There's always more optimal builds and stuff like that, but I don't care too much about it. I just want to play the game, enjoy it, enjoy the scenery. Yeah. Take it from there. So now we're entering the first boss arena. I do know we will be charged from the top. As you can see, there he is. And I tried showing you before, but I didn't mention it, that there's another one below us, which we will be entertaining later. Very easy, just sneak around like so. I always take all the bonfires and rest when I can, not that it's needed. In Dark Souls 1 though, I think it is needed to get the actual checkpoint. But again, not quite sure. So here we get our first item. If you look past the broken sword, or what's it called? Sword hilt. Yeah, straight sword hilt. So we get a shield, which is very handy. In Dark Souls 1, parrying is more a thing. So we can see if we can't do some of that while we explore the game. Normally this dude just runs up here, but he chose not to do this time, so that's fine. So we just change our gear to a club, which is way more powerful. And finish him quick off. So let's keep on going. I'm sorry to say that I do remember traps and some surprises that may show up in the game. So yeah, I probably won't be caught off guard too much, but we will see. As I said, there's been a few years, so I don't remember everything. Got one right here, for example. You see at the top right where my head is, there's a big metal ball, which then again breaks this wall. and gives us entry to the night that saved us in the beginning.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Hmm? Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Yes, we will do that.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission. But perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know. And I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask. An undead favorite.
Thank you.
Oh, and this.
And thank you.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
So what we got was a healing flask, so if I drink that yellow flask in the left corner, I will heal up my HP. And also we got this key, was it this one? I think it was this one. Now I got a little bit unsure. But one of these keys which opens up our passage further up there. So I'm just going to talk a little bit more to him, see if he has anything more to say.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
No, okay, so he was done. So we can go down here. Yeah, there he dies. And we get some souls. Perfect. So you can either go down here and open this door, rest at this bonfire, but I'm not sure if you can open these doors. But we will not be doing that right now. We will be heading back up where this iron ball came from. And take this dude. He's probably the one that threw it down on us. So that's a little bit of payback. Yeah, and here we use the key that we got from the knight down there. Yeah, we can. Yeah, much better. So we can kick, it seems. If we would want to kick, there we go. And we can do a jumping attack like so. Yeah, and with all Souls games and yeah, when you rest at the bonfire or you die or something like that, most of the enemies revives. There are some special cases that don't do that though. Let's just pull these guys out one by one. Just take it nice and easy. So we can go through here to get to the boss that jumped down in the arena before, which we ran away from like little scaredy cats. Or we can go through here and get a little bit more tutorial on the parrying system. So we can see if I manage to get off a parry. Yes, we did. Then you see he just knocks away the attack and gets a critical hit on the enemies. This one we can't open yet, but we will be coming back for that later. For now, we just continue on into the boss and see how this goes. If why? Because I was pushing the wrong button. So here you can either run straight off or do a jumping attack off, and you can do major damage to the boss. And with most Souls bosses, trying to hit them from the back is a good strategy to go for. Let's see if we can't get a few hits in. Thought he was gonna get me there. And down he goes. So the first boss is really easy. As long as you just stick to the big butt, you should take him down quite easily. And also if you get the jumping attack from the top. So we get a big pilgrim key and 1 humanity. So you can read a little bit on that in a little second over here. For now, we just use the key to get away from this horrid place. Yeah. So when we get up here, we can take to the left and pick up a quick soul for some easy souls, which we can use to level up our character or buy stuff with. And later we can come over here to put some items down, and you can get certain items, but I don't remember what you need to get what kind of stuff. So yeah, let's just continue.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lorderan.
And then we are in Lorderan. So this is the main hub. Yeah. So this is the main hub. It's kind of where all ends meet and where all beginnings begin. But we will be seeing a lot of this area in the future. So. Now we got the bonfire where you can see we can level up, we can kindle, or we can reverse hollowing. If I reverse hollowing, my character gets human-like features, kind of like this fellow over here. But to do that, I need to use 1 humanity. We can do that now to show how it works. Yes, we use 1. And you see in the top left corner that it says 0, 1. So then we can reverse hollowing. And our character will turn human. Or human-like features. But why we do this, I have no idea. I can't remember. And there was also something with the Kindle, but I remember I have never done that, so I'm not sure why we would do that. Sorry. But let's start with, we can start by talking to this one. So this is a crestfallen warrior, or crestfallen soldier. So let's hear what he has to say.
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happens. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Yeah, so you need to ring 2 bells. If you can hear it in the background, you hear a bell ringing right there. That's another player in another world that just rung the bell. So there's 2 bells. One is, I think it's up on this mountain somewhere, and the other one is, yeah, far underground. But we will be seeing both. Yeah, it's gonna take quite some time though. As I said, this is not a speed run, far from it. Let's see if he has anything else to say. Sorry.
What? You want to hear more? Oh, that's all we need. Another inquisitive soul. Well, listen carefully then. One of the bells is up above in the undead church, but the lift is broken. You'll have to climb the stairs up the ruins and access the undead burg through the waterway. The other bell is back down below the undead burg, within the plague-infested Blight Town. But I'd die again before I step foot in that cesspool.
Okay, so he just told us the ways. We need to go up there, up to the waterway, and continue on to find the entrances to both bells. So I'm guessing we will meet, or not guessing, but we will meet a splitting point somewhere where we can decide which way to go. So let's see what he has to say, if he's done.
Bloody hell, what is it now? You ask too many questions.
Yeah.
I'm not up for chat.
Yeah, okay, so he's done talking. So, I can just inform the veterans, if they are even watching this, that I have not chosen the, how do you do this? There. The master key, so I will not be taking any shortcuts in the game. So I have to run through all the areas the way the game is intended. I took the pendant. It said it had no effect, so I thought that would be a perfect choice. A simple pendant with no effect, even so, pleasant memories are crucial to survival on arduous journeys. Yeah, sure. So, here we are. So now we can continue on. We will be exploring a little bit before we start running the way we're supposed to go. So these orange marks are what other players are putting down. So you can put it up and you can rate them if you have the right items. In here there's a lady which we can talk to. My bad, we cannot talk to. But you can reinforce your Estes flask if you have a Firekeeper soul. So that is an item we will hope to find many of. As we saw, she cannot speak, so there's no talking option, so we can just leave on. We can go down this area here. I will not be doing that now, and we will get to a higher tier level area. We can explore a little bit on the top here and just pick up this item. More humanities. So in here there was something here, but I can't remember right now what it was. There's an open chest. Yeah, I'm guessing we'll be back here later. just a little bit exploring, as you can see. It's been quite a while since I played the game, so I only remember certain points, like there's items in this area that that could be nice to pick up with us, but I remember also you see all these skeleton bits lying around. They will spawn into real life skeletons and they will attack you, and they hit really, really hard. So I'm gonna wait a little bit before I go down there. This is also one of the oh, I thought that was someone. This is also the area we need to go to get to one of the bosses or end game bosses later. So we will be going down there. Just check on the top here. So there's an item over there. So let's see. Yes, another soul of the lost undead. So these give you some points in the soul counter down in the right corner. I don't remember how much we can see. No, so it doesn't say. You just use one. Yeah, 300 souls. So it's just a minor boost to your economy if you need it. I'll probably be saving them until I see a nice weapon I would like to equip, or if I need some upgrades or something like that. So let's continue on. We can go up these stairs. So we started up here, we went in there, we just came out from there, and now we're just gonna explore up here. Gesture. So here is a fellow. Let's see what he has to say.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Okay, so I would like to talk to you.
Hello
more.
there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yeah, that would be very nice.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Way of the White. Discover a Way of the White covenant. So yes, we don't have any covenants at the moment.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Yeah. So let's see what he has to sell. He has a heal for 10,000 souls, really expensive. We have Homeward. I'm guessing it's just teleport home. Yeah, return to last bonfire rested at. We have Force, creates a shockwave. Display more guidance from other worlds. Another heal. Yeah, okay. So I'm guessing this one, if I use it, I will see more of the...
Come again. The effect...
Yeah. More of these orange signs, so if I'm stuck, maybe some other people can help me find my way. I'm not quite sure, never used it.
I will teach you miracles.
We got the covenant, so nothing I can do there. We can learn a gesture, shrug. We can try talking to me a little bit more.
My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm.
Okay.
An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you, but you are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith.
No. Or, yeah, whatever. We will be getting souls, so it doesn't matter.
Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people, undead clerics are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers.
Okay.
Very well. Undead
Yeah, okay.
through.
So what he told us
Come
there
again. The effect.
is that we can kindle a bonfire to get more power? Question mark. Let's see. Okay. So we got some humanity, didn't we? Yes. So let's see. Cannot kindle further without the secret rite. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we will find something about that later. For now, let's continue. What the heck? Not quite sure what happened there, but we got one more Estus flask. As you can see, I now have 11. Yeah, maybe we will figure that out later. Anyways, we will continue on because there was another set of stairs to here. And you can see if we find something. I think there was something. Yes, there it is. Another soul. So yeah, there you hear the bell. That is someone ringing, one of the bells that we need to ring ourselves. This is the elevator shaft that he was talking about that was broken, that undead, no, not the undead, but the crested knight, or yeah. But if you go here, you can still jump down. There should be some chests over here which have some useful items. So let's start with this one. So this one has cracked red eye orbs. That's used for some PvP stuff. I don't do PvP, so I don't care about that. We got this one. A morning star and a talisman. So you can go and check here. Yeah, so you can see this morning star. It has 83 damage on the physical, and we get 16 damage from the scaling, where you can see there's a C mark. But also it has bleed on it, so that could be nice when we're fighting against humanoid enemies. For now, I'm just gonna use my club. And we got a talisman, and this one is used to cast spells. I'm not quite sure what to check on when it comes to the spells. Maybe it's this magic adjust, which is at 114, but maybe we will test out some magic later. We got this chest. Some homeward bones. If I use one of those, I will teleport to the last bonfire I sat at. And we got the last chest, which is Lloyd's talisman. So this is kind of a PvP item. So if I throw it on a player, he cannot use Estus. But this has also a secondary effect, which I will be showing. Yeah, there's quite some time till I'll be showing it, but it's used to negate some enemies. But here's the little issue now. We need to get away from here. And to do that, we need to jump down to the skeletons, which I talked about earlier. You see all these blood stains that are around. That's from people dying. So I'll be jumping down here and just running straight to our bonfire and rest there and reset the enemies. So there you see them coming up. They are following over here. And jump down and rest at the bonfire. Perfect. So for now, I will not be using my souls. I don't know what kind of build I'll be going for yet, so I'm just keeping the souls so I can spec in a right way when I find out what items I want to use. But we will run up here and start our journey towards the first bell. And here are our first enemies. Or first. Ow, shit. It's our first enemies in the new area. Oh, I missed. Come on. So stamina is already an issue. So you see this fellow up there, but we can maybe lure this guy. Yes, there we go. Ooh. Just smack him down. So Dark Souls, you can take it, you can run really fast through the game. Oh, there's two. As you've probably seen in a speedrun or two. But if you're a new player, just taking it nice and easy is often a wise choice. Oh, we missed. Well, that kind of worked out. So we already have taken quite some damage. That should be fine. Let's just head on down here. And there was this item, and yeah, of course. So there's an item over at the bridge there, which we can jump to. If I remember how to jump. Okay, in settings. Sorry, this is just me trying to get used to the game again. Let's see. How does this menu work? Jump, B. There we go. Okay. So run and tap the jump button. Yes. And we just take it nice and easy. Like so. And we got the last, or not the last item, but the item here. So that's a ring of sacrifice. If I put on that ring, here I will lose nothing, but the ring will break. So if you died and had a lot of souls on you and you're scared of running all the way back to your corpse and picking up your souls, you're scared of losing it, that in case you die another time, you can put on that ring and keep your souls safe. For now, let's just continue upstairs. I don't think there's anything there. Let's see here. Another lost soul. That's fine. And here's a rat. They can be scary. they attack, or they don't attack, but they have a poison attack. So if you get poisoned, you get a meter that keeps on draining your HP until it runs out, or you die, or you rest at a bonfire. I can't go there yet. We'll continue up. I really need to get some pants for this guy. So let's see here. Perfect. Perfect. Flowers. So there's, I don't think there's anything hidden in boxes, at least that I can think of right now. So yeah, there's no point in running around smashing, but it's quite satisfying, so do as you please. And also here is a sideway entrance for some extra loot. What's going on here? Yeah. Oh, and he also got the hit in. Really. Can we do so? Nope. That was buggy. No. Okay. So let's just continue the way we know. Get some more items, get some more loots, and get our character to a better place. Try. So that's the classical Dark Souls community with the funny jokes. So here's a minor ambush. Ooh. Perfect. And here you also can see that there's 4 more dudes hanging around. I think the area you see below us is a path we will be running on quite later. It's kinda on the way to the second battle, if I'm not fully mistaken, or it's one of the side paths. I can't remember. So let's see here if we can't ambush the ambushers. Okay. Okay, so these two come up. Okay. Oop. There we go. And yeah, rubbish. Has no value. Who in the right mind would bother carrying this around? Perhaps you need help. Yeah, I would guess so. So let's see. There's nothing more. Yeah, there's something. Another humanity, which is perfect. So then we can continue on. Another soul. We've got quite a few of those now. 8 and 1. Here's something. I hear something. And yes, there's dragons. It's probably them I hear. Yeah, so we will be coming on them. Oh, that's very wrong to say. We will be coming towards them later. Okay. Okay, so we just... No. There it goes. Disasters are gone after the defeat of the Grave Lord servants. I have no idea what that means. Okay, so we will be charging. Of course, this guy comes. Ah. Perfect. So, as I said, just keep it nice and easy, slow and steady, and you should be fine. This door does open, yes. And we get a wooden shield, so probably an upgrade from what we have now. Yes. On the shields, the only part I normally check is the weight and where you can see the damage reduction. Can we just navigate? Yes. This area here, you see it's at 93%. Our plank shield was at 75%, so that means if someone hits me, only 7% of the damage will go through, or 25% of the damage will go through. So we put on this, so we take less damage when we are blocking. Trying to flank me. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's just chug one of these. Kick. Oh. Okay, so far so good. And yes. So shield bros are annoying. So you can see there's writing over there, so there's a path that you can take. Yeah. That's the path you come down from, I think, to get to the boss later on that I was talking about when we were on a bridge somewhere. Good explanation, I know. But we will be exploring everything here. So let's see here. So this is our second merchant, beating to a pulp. We will not be doing that.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
Perfect. So let's see here. We can buy repair powder, more of these, dried finger. Okay, so this is some PvP or PvE stuff. Okay. So this one is nice if I remember right. So we will be buying that. Repair box. 3,000 souls. It's kind of expensive. You can buy some new weapons. Let's go for some pants. At least. Can we buy everything? No. But if we...
Thank you kindly.
Yeah. We can use our souls and we can get a full set of armor. That's fine by me. Yeah, that should be enough.
Oh, I hope you've brought...
Yeah, I've brought plenty of souls. So, let's see here. This one. Perfect. Let's see what he has to say.
Things are getting treacherous in these parts. A horrible goat demon has moved in below. And up above, there's that humongous drake and a bull demon too. If you stick around this place, it might end up being your grave. Here, I'm not here to chit-chat. We talk business or we talk nothing at all.
Keep it business.
Here, I'm not here to... We
Yeah.
talk...
That's fine.
Oh, thank you. Come back...
Okay, so let's put on this armor we got. We got the chain leggings, we got the leather gauntlets, we got the chain armor and chain helm. So at least we got some protection now. So there's a thing with Dark Souls. If you see this area here, we are now at 21.7, I'm guessing kilos out of 51 which we can carry. So we're almost at 50%. That means our character will roll slower. Not much, but noticeable. So if I take off all my gear again, you see here he's rolling a little bit longer and he's getting up a little bit faster. So you sacrifice movement for armor, but that's fine by me. But if you take on too much, you'll fat roll and your character will not be able to dodge anything. So you need to have a fine balance between everything. Let's see here. We can continue on. Yeah, there's a dude. Does that have? No. Okay, so we will probably be running yeah, with the top here, the clinging and the clanging from the chainmail was annoying. Okay, let's see. Oh, perfect. Oh, I thought he died. Perfect. Oh. That's fine. You just chug another healing. And we can continue on up here. So these were the guys we checked from the bridge here when the dragon came. And we were just coming up these stairs. And we got something here. We got some throwing knife. And also there's... looks like an open door. There's also this jump. I don't know if I will be able to make it, but we'll see. Yes, that looks fine. So there's, I don't remember if there's many hidden jumps like that, but it's always okay to be on the check, because the first Dark Souls game, or this Dark Souls game, was something special. It was something new and creative in the way they put up the game, the way I see it. We got, what was it? A light crossbow. So we can put that on. Yes, and some bolts. So we can get some ranged attacks in. If we need to pull enemies to us, or yeah, if they're just out of reach. But yes, we can go back to the merchant and buy some more bolts. 16 bolts was not that many. So let's see.
Oh, I hope you brought...
30 souls per 100. Oh wow. Yeah, just keep to this. So we max out all the bolts.
Thank you, kind.
So now we got some ammo. Yeah, 70 ammo. That's fine. It can help us a little bit. Nothing special there. Yeah, and you have these guys on the top. Maybe we can. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, so they can't hit me. No. Okay. So how do we aim? Ooh. Yeah, so this is maybe some PvP stuff. I'm not gonna touch that. Why won't he target them? That's just dumb. And also he won't aim. That's dumb as well. Okay, so maybe my plan didn't work as I thought. But, oh well, there we have it. So here we have another bonfire. Let's just light that and continue on. Let's see. So, oh yeah, of course. So when you light a bonfire, everything respawns, as I talked about before. Let's just see if we can't... Ooh. Yes. And this dude, he doesn't notice us yet. Perfect. Okay, so then we just run through when there's an opening. Like so. And we got some enemies here. Good. We are out of stamina. This is gonna be bad. Oh, this is so bad. No! Our first death. Well, that's how Dark Souls goes. And now we are back to Skeleton Man. So, first of all, let's just sneak past these guys again. Like so. And like so. So let's just run in. The green thing you see there, that's where I died the last. So I'm just gonna stick to the right. Ooh. And start trying to kill them. Let's see. Okay, one more. Oop. Perfect. That went way better than the last time. So let's just recover and not think about that again. As you can see here in our top left, we still have 0-1 on our humanity. We used one extra humanity last time when we tried to kindle the bonfire. That's the extra one. Yeah, okay, so we need to go... I can hear an enemy. There you are. I hear more enemies. So we get some more fire bombs. So we got two different types. This one is really effective, and this, yeah, it's there. I hear lots of walking around me. drop something. Oops. Yeah, more fire bombs. Can we... Okay, so we can target him. Oh my god. There we go. Yeah, we get him as well. Just can't hit him. Okay, let's jump up here. Oh, here he comes. Perfect. So, another soul of a lost undead. That's fine. So, if you remember, we bought a key from the merchant over there. In here, we can use that key. And there was some loot that should be in here, I think it was. Yeah. Gold pine resin. So that's an item you can smear on your weapon that makes it do lightning damage for a short while. A very nice thing to have when you're fighting a boss and you just need that little extra damage. Oh, come on. Okay. So there's a tower here. Ooh. Okay. Perfect. I don't see why we needed to go up there at all, but okay. So we were just there picking up that resin thing, so we can go up here and continue on to the boss. There's a trap at the top of these stairs, or we can go down here to our mini boss and see if my parry capabilities are on the spot. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Okay, so this is a Black Knight. They don't respawn, but there's a chance that they may drop their weapon. And their weapons are really good. So let's hope he drops something. Start off with a good backstab. Let's see here. Oh, perfect. Oh. Oh. Okay, maybe two more. Yeah, jump back. Is he dead? Maybe we can hit him. He did not drop his weapon. That's sucky, but okay. And here we get our first ring to equip. So this ring, yeah, so when our HP falls below a certain point, I don't know if it says on the ring. No. So when it falls below a certain point, it will activate and we get boosted defense for as long as we are on low HP. Praise the sun. Okay, and then we continue on up here. Here, yes. Where's this trap? As you can see, there's a thing. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh. So, yeah. This cheeky fellow. Perfect. So now we are at some kind of tower. I don't think I can go here yet, no. So we just continue on up and we will be closing in on our boss, or a boss. So as you can see, here's a marking of a lizard. So in the game there's what's it called? Crystal lizards, which can spawn, and if you see them you need to kill them fast because they will despawn, and I think they don't respawn ever, so you only get one chance to kill them, and they give materials to upgrade your gear and stuff. So let's see if we can't take this one. Oh, okay, 2 hits. That was not a big challenge, but you can see we get the Twinkling Titanite and Large Titanite Shard. So yeah, let's see. So through here is our first boss. Or not our first boss, but it's a boss. So he will spawn if we walk too much forward. But behind us up there are 2, I think it was, annoying enemies that will shoot arrows at you while you're fighting the boss. Yeah, 2. So let's just get out of the way. So if you kill these guys first, should make life a little bit easier. So. Yeah, that was quite a good view. So now we are closing in on the boss. There's nothing between us and him. So we just go down the ladder again. There we go. We fill up or top off our HP. Is there any preparations we can do? Maybe put on some black fire bombs. Yeah, we can change this. He is a humanoid, no, not humanoid, but he's a flesh boss. He has skin and stuff like that, which means he can bleed. So let's just see. I don't remember when he spawns. Yeah, there he is. So if you remember the merchant talking about there was a demon that moved in at the top or something like that, that is this demon. So as I said before, just try to stick to the buttons of the bosses, and you should be okay. Try not to get too greedy. I always get greedy. So let's see. Ooh. I'm trying to get to this bottom, but there we go. Stagger, and we hit again. Oh. We are getting greedy right now. Okay. Slow and steady. Come on, stagger. Yes. And there you saw Blue with major amounts of damage on his health bar. And now you saw a ring activate. So we heal again, and the ring goes away. Whoa, he still hit me. That's not fair. Jumping attack. Nope, that was not a jumping attack. Come on. Come on. Okay. Jumping attack. Nope. Why don't you do jumping? Smack, smack, smack. Yeah. First try. And we get humanity and homeward bone. And we get some souls. Yes, 3,000 souls. So this is the bridge we will be heading to very soon. In seconds, actually. And there should be an item here. Another soul. And as I mentioned before, so this is the bridge I just talked about. We need to head up. I think it's that thing by my head. Or maybe it's the thing up there. But that seemed really far away. But it's either this one or the one on top there. That's our first bell. This hidden door is, if I'm not fully mistaken, is our way to the second bell. But I could be wrong. As I said, I don't remember everything. So before we go over here and deal with these guys, we need to deal with our bro, our chieftain of chiefs. And for anyone who's been watching a little bit of Dark Souls, probably have seen this guy before. So let's see.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Soler of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
So yes, this is Soler. Let's talk a little bit more to him.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I have a proposition, if you have a moment.
Yes.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yeah, I can do that.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Thank you.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
So is he done?
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous body, like a magnificent father. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Oh, the sun,
Yeah,
if
okay.
only...
So now it's possible to find Soler's sign before certain bosses, and we have kind of activated his quest line. So most of the NPCs have some kind of quest line in the game. So I will try to complete them, but I will not be reading up on any guides or anything like that. So if I miss out, I miss out. So we will see if I can manage to get them or not. So this is Hellkite Bridge, I think it's called. Because of that. Still. Yeah, so the dragon that surprised us on the bridge before, he guards this bridge. But if you see around where my head is over there, there's a passageway we need to run to so we can, continue on. So let's head on. I think we can sprint and make it. Yes, he didn't even care. Okay. And we managed to get past him, so we can continue either this way towards that opening over there, or we can continue down the stairs here and kick this ladder. Very important not to forget. And we have just run around in a big circle. So if you remember, this is where I died, just over there. And these are the enemies just around the merchant and everything like that. So now we just made a big loop-de-loop and came back to this area. So we can reverse our hollowing again. And I think that's that for our first episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. More episodes will be coming out very soon. So thank you for watching, and bye bye.